Hello, I'm Driven D&D and the Disabled DM, and welcome back to Power Up Gamers. Today's video is going to be part of the RPGaDay questions, in which I answer questions 8 through 14. So the first question they have regards books, books, and PDFs, and that's hardcover, softcover, or digital, and what is your preference? This I have two answers for, or because of storage space. I really like having a lot of stuff digital because it's easy to store. I can have a ton of different PDF supplements. But my absolute favorite of having some kind of rule books or supplements that I would use a lot would be a hardcover. Because there's nothing like the feel of having a book in your hand, being able to flip right to the page you need instead of scrolling up and down the screen, which can take a while. The reason I prefer hardcover over softcover is they seem to last longer, that they're not as easy to damage, and they tend to look nicer, in my opinion. So question 9 is, beyond the game, what's involved in an ideal session? The first thing for me is environment. It's someplace quiet where there's plenty of room, no distraction, and comfortable seating and arrangements. Then I get into the people involved. I like having friends and that I'm really close to, people I know that are focused on the game and not doing other things. And then, of course, snacks and drinks don't work. A place to smoke cigarettes at, stuff like that. So, the 10th question is, largest in-game surprise you have experienced. It's kind of a tough one because I've been in a lot of good campaigns, a lot of good games. Something always surprises me. The one that comes immediately to mind is I play a silk human ranger that's a dual scimitar fighter, and her backstory was that she's from a nomadic clan, and her clan was totally wiped out except for her and her brother, who were captured to be slaves. And they were sold separately, raised up, and enslaved her. She later killed her master and escaped. And her life mission was basically to rid the world of slavery and to find her brother. So she joins up with this group of adventurers doing the thing. And we went maybe a year on this campaign, and about 4 months into the story, we were tracking down a lead on her brother. And it led us to was assumed to be the hometown of one of the other characters. And it turned out that the other character was her long-lost brother that she had been searching for, or that she hadn't seen since she was like 5 years old. So that was a pretty big in-game surprise, because neither me or the other player had talked about it. The DM had asked me if I would be okay with it, one of the other players' characters being her brother, and I had said yes, and then he had gone to this other player and asked, and he said that would be fine. So that was pretty big in-game surprise for me. Question 11. Which gamer most affected the way you play? Wow. That's a pretty tough question to answer, because there's a lot of people I've taken influence from. As for the bird, I take a lot of influence from him in trying to describe things. I take a lot of influence from the provokers and the people that play them. But if I had to pick just one, I would say it would probably be Booker from Absolute Tabletop and Be a Better Game Master. Just his kind of style of playing off the other players, being really quick and good on improv. I really try to bring myself up to that level of play. So question 12, what game is your group most likely to play next, and why? Well, my groups are all online right now. Usually I'm DMing. So most of the circle I run around in is strictly 5e. So that's probably the most likely to be played. We have been doing a lot more with the microscope RPG, so that would be probably my second guess. But I would say the most likely is 5e. And the reason is my community knows it. If they're comfortable with it, we don't have to really figure out what we're doing. So question 13 is what makes a successful campaign? I actually have two answers for that. The first being the group. The players really being involved in it. The DM being willing to work with the players. And then my second answer would be a really good story. That kind of touches the players, not just the characters, and really connects with as both players and characters. And then question 14, your dream team of people you used to game with. I'm actually going to answer this one in two parts because my dream team is not people I've gamed with, but I do have good players that I have played with, that I have DM'd for, that could make up a pretty good team. So my dream team would be Esper the Bird DMing, and then I would have all the guys from Absolute Tabletop, myself, Elf, and Nate, 8 from the Provokers, as a group. I think that session or that campaign would just be totally awesome. Then the people I've gamed with, is surprisingly, I've gamed with a lot of people, and I've had a lot of fun with those people. But I would say my DM that I sat under for several years on a 2nd edition campaign, if he was doing 5e, his name's Eric, I think he would just be fantastic. As a DM, I think everyone would enjoy him. And of course, myself. I would go with Joe Bainbridge, Edge, Mary Chris, I would say Jenny, the rogue DM, even though I only DM'd for her like once. And I would include in Amber Shades Samuel Alba. I think that would be a very good group and a lot of fun. So those are my answers for week 2. We will probably have the 3rd week's worth of questions out this upcoming Wednesday, possibly Thursday. So I hope my viewers have enjoyed this. And until next time, may the dice always roll in your favor.